Well, now they've done it. The city Monday morning made good on their threat to the homeless to get themselves and their tents off the riverfront or else. City workers wielding heavy equipment took out several encampments of what's been called Tent City. They also cut a lot of brush and a bunch of trees.
What's being done today is Public Works is out there with the assistance of the police department, just clearing out the area. We will put some type of barricade up so that it will not be used again, so it won't be broken into.
City workers said they were told to cut down trees that overhung the access road running along the river side of the flood wall. Many said that to their understanding, the idea was that in the future, police patrols would then be better able to look into the areas to make sure no homeless had returned to their idle along the Ohio. Police were on hand Monday as well in case any of the homeless made good on their threat to stay and be arrested. But they found no homeless at home. The police left shortly after they got there. Some of the tents were gone too, particularly the better ones, but many remained along with personal items and refuse. The city workers were cleaning up much of that, but when H&N left after about 4 hours, they had not cleaned up the steep embankments or the river's edge where some of the worst trash was. Workers said they expect to be back, as do some homeless. A sign seen in the area said, "We'll be back." Indeed, many workers said they were sure that the homeless had probably already moved downriver to set up their tents again there. Some question whether the city actually had the right to clear the property north of the flood wall. According to one city worker, the city leases the property for the flood wall access road, but not the area where the homeless stayed. That turned out not to be true, as the city does lease that road from the Army Corps of Engineers, but according to Corps spokesman Chuck Minsker, the city also leases all the land, including Harris Riverfront Park, down to the site of the old 5th Street Bridge from the Corps. And their lease allows them to do landscaping and upkeep anywhere in the area covered by that lease. So with that issue covered, the mayor is looking to the future of the riverfront.
We know that there are some things that need to be done in the short term. We need to fix up the playground. There's obviously a lot of general maintenance issues. But I think that we also need to have a new vision for the riverfront. And when the riverfront was designed, obviously, back in the 60s and the 70s, it was a different Huntington, it was a different downtown. We need to have a master plan that reflects what's been done with Pullman and all the other downtown development, as well as one that acknowledges what we will inevitably have with the bike paths and the trails throughout town. I think it's a great opportunity for the riverfront.
As to the ultimate fate of the homeless, Fellinson said the city has done what it could.
There's only so much that a city can do from the city's angle. We have to utilize a lot of our services towards police calls, cleanup, etc., that are oftentimes being caused by people staying at the riverfront. We've had people hook up into our electricity lines. We're paying the power bill for that as well. And it's something that, again, there's agencies out there to help, and people need to utilize the agencies. If they don't like the rules, unfortunately, society has rules. And whether we like them or not, we have to live within those rules.
Reporting for HuntingtonNews.net, I'm Tony Seaton.